Okay.
Hello!
Hello. We're home now.
We're home. Well, really home. In our own little place we call home.
Here.
Hold on, let me...
Oh, hello guys. How you doing? We're eating.
Ooh, hello. Got people coming in, joining us.
Okay, we
Hello,
can see it.
hello.
It's gonna be
Hi.
like 30 people watching us eat.
Yeah, first we're gonna eat. Sorry. Hey, Joseph. We're gonna eat real quick because we just woke up. Well, not woke up. We've been up for about an hour, but. Oh wow, Sean, Joe,
We got yakisoba.
Latoya. What's up?
Just make it big.
How?
Hit that one,
This one?
and then you should be able to read comments as they come in.
How are you guys doing? How was your hello Dallas or Randy from Dallas? How was your guys' Christmas? I'm like, we have us right over here, so I'm like really wow, 36 people at once. Watching us mukbang some yakisoba here.
Ow.
Homemade.
Want to see our Japanese apartment?
Yeah, we're gonna eat real quick, and then we'll show you guys a tour of the Japanese apartment. But so effing jealous, says Noah.
The Japanese apartment with nothing in it.
Yeah, our apartment's pretty not a lot of things. Oh, there's Chris. Christmas was quiet.
Not a lot of room here.
Well, it's because that desk's in the way. There is a lot of room. Hope had a wonderful, safe Christmas. We did have a pretty safe, wonderful Christmas. We went to my mom's, hung out with the grandparents. They only live about 10 minutes away, so it was really, really nice. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say something. Kuya Chris, right there. It's his birthday today, so everyone wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Chris.
Oh, right, they're here.
Mm-hmm.
Very late Christmas. Hope you got everything you wanted. I don't think we got any gifts, actually.
Are we in Matt's office or Kit's office?
We're in Matt's office.
We are in Matt's office right now.
The better one.
Whatever. Hi, Val. Hi, Sean. Yeah, it's his birthday today. I'm so excited for him. He's finally in his 30s. He's 31.
Mm.
You know, it's like what Sean used to say. You're not in your 30s until you're after 30.
Mm-hmm.
I made this yakisoba yesterday for dinner, so we're just having it as leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of heavy meal to have right when you wake up. Probably should. Matt's probably right. We probably should have stuck to the banana.
Oh, is the camera reversed?
Oh yeah, on screen. No, it's not reversed. Is it?
What hand is that, guys? I won't give you any clues.
What hand is Matt waving with?
You can tell if it's reversed. A little bit of a delay, actually, huh?
Mm.
Quite a bit of a delay. Now that we're watching it, it's like we're seeing how big the delay is.
Mm-hmm. This is right.
Yeah, that's definitely reversed.
Yeah. That was his left.
Have you guys never seen us in the right direction?
Oh man.
Are we always reversed?
Can you imagine if they actually see us in person, they won't even recognize us?
Probably not.
Because they'll be like,
wait a minute. Your freckle is on the right cheek. I don't know.
Oh yeah, your logo.
Oh.
It's supposed to be on your right side, but it's on the left. Oh yeah. It is on your left.
I don't know if that's much of a... The logo is bi-directional.
That's true. Usually
But
logos are
these
on the
words... Oh yeah, that's backwards.
I just smoke and mirrors.
Not a sponsor.
You're like,
It's just so good.
and these words, by the way, Cycus is great. Glad. What brand? What is this? I don't even know.
Not a sponsor. That's
Lenny
what it
says,
is.
"Where's his plate?" We're eating it.
Yakisoba? I don't think it matters what direction this is in.
How do I share this? Can I not share this?
Yeah, you can share it.
I was thinking at least sharing it with our friends.
Yeah, hit share. That was right.
Share.
More options?
Oh, share to... Oh, I don't want to share to group. Share to page. Nope.
I don't know.
It was strange for me since I've been in the mansion and then I know Matt's room is on the other side. I love how you call it a mansion. It's definitely not a mansion. It's a 23-year-old apartment.
That's what Japanese call them, right?
Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Technically I think this would be an apato. Mansion is more like a luxurious apartment.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just a big building with a bunch of apartments in it.
I think it's more of a... I always knew it as more of a fancy apartment.
Oh yeah, you're right, Bernard. Yeah, if we use the front camera, everything's in the right direction.
Yeah.
I think it's just...
Hi,
or the
Marty.
back. Yeah, anyway. Just this one. Yeah, this is yakisoba. It's barbecued soba noodles. That's kind of what it means. Yeah. Oh, Chris lives in a mansion. How nice. Oh wait, no, ours is a mansion, right, Chris? It's Boner Mansion. It says something like that in the... I don't know what it's called. I think it just kind of sounds like that. I live in a van down by the river.
I feel like we're kind of dragging this video out because this apartment's pretty small. There's really not much to see. We really don't have a lot of... Oh, man. Chris.
I'm spilling.
Your spoon. Joe! Dude! Wait, somebody mentioned Chris Farley. Oh. Chris Farley. Chris Farley's a comedian, right?
Mm-hmm.
He passed away.
I don't know.
Joe. Joe's eating dinner. What are you eating, Joe? We're eating yakisoba over here.
I think it's harder to do this when we're not driving.
It really is. Because then we're like, what do we talk about? He was a great comedian too. Hey, Kat. You know what though? So some of my favorite things in the States was Chinese food. I loved American Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
In the van down by the river. I love that. That was a great skit. I'm almost done, and then we'll show you guys our apartment. This tests our ability to become radio hosts, though. You just gotta be able to, off the cuff, come up with a conversation.
Yeah, I'm not good at it.
Don't talk about the weather, though, because it's boring.
I'm gonna finish eating. Let you take over.
I'm eating too.
You can take over.
I like the one where he's on the Japanese game show with Mike Myers. I don't know if I've seen that one. See, that's another thing I miss is Vietnamese food. Specifically KT noodle in Sacramento. There's not a lot of Vietnamese places to eat around here. Thank you for the congratulations, Judy. It's a gas station. We're like right on the main road. I don't think we'll show the outside of the place because we want to keep that kind of private. But yeah, it's a gas station. We back up right next to a main road. So if you're sitting here in the living room, you can actually hear like the cars passing by. It feels like you're in a city.
I mean, we are in a city.
How gassy does it smell? When they fill up the gas tank, because it's not that far from our window, you can definitely smell the gas. If somebody's
like when the truck comes.
Yeah, when the truck comes to fill up the gas for the petrol station, it's pretty intense. It's a really. Did you get? No, we did not. My sister got a flamingo light though.
No.
For Christmas. She didn't get a Christmas present. I was so upset.
So we bought her a flamingo light?
Well, she wanted one.
I wanted it too.
I wanted the, what is it, the palm tree.
Okay, so. I'm done.
Oh, wait.
What?
I'm eating. I'm almost done. I'm like trying to shove this all in my mouth really fast.
Okay, here we go.
You guys are so cute. Folking awesome. Chris is folking awesome because it's his birthday and he's 31. It's actually pretty common to see that. They use the faux a lot in the word, like folking, because they know. They know. I mean, it's great. It's great marketing though, I think. Because I mean, people are going to take a picture of it, right? I have a ham cooking, but watching you two eat and... The yakisoba came out good. I still think it was a little too heavy to eat in the morning, though.
Isn't it pronounced pho?
It is pho. What's your neighborhood? I won't get to find you. Promise I won't. Sorry, that's something we can't share. Not because of you, Philip. We like to keep that kind of stuff a private. Never know who's watching.
It's 1476 Uruma.
1476 Uruma.
2721-12.
Churchill Lane.
If you guys asked me our address, I still couldn't tell you.
That's also another reason why I'm
I
not
have no
telling you.
idea.
I have no idea what her address is.
I guess we have one though.
Well, yeah. The mail has to get to us somehow.
We don't even have any mail coming to us.
I know, nobody likes us. Except for the bill collectors, which they haven't even mailed us yet. Alright, I know the anticipation is mounting. Of course, if you guys...
Be like, oh, this place costs money.
Yeah. I wanted to make a quick announcement for myself. I'm going to shout myself out right now. So, January 2nd, which I believe is next Saturday. Saturday for us, Friday for you guys. I will be going live on my YouTube channel for my 366th video. If you guys don't know, I'm a YouTuber. I put out a daily video or a vlog, and I'm about to hit my 366th video, which will complete the year. That was my goal. I haven't missed a single day in 361 days today. But I'm gonna be going live, and we're gonna be doing games, and Chris is gonna be a part of it, and my friend Jake as well. So if you guys want to join us next week there. I live in Harlem. Wow, really? That's cool. I've always really wanted to visit New York. Yeah, down the street from the convenience store. There's a convenience store in Udoma City called Lawson's. We're near there. Yeah, January 2nd. Well, it's January 2nd for me. It's going to be January 1st for everybody else. Allegedly, Jake will be there. Chris, I love that.
That's funny.
All right. All right, you guys ready? We'll be going on at 11 a.m. my time. I know Hawaii is probably going to be like 3 p.m., so you might still be at work. We'll be going on for a few hours, though.
Okay, what are we doing? Showing people around?
Oh, Chua received my order just in time for Christmas. Love the quality. Hey, so thank you, by the way, for giving us our shout out for our own gear. Yeah. But I also want to say, if y'all didn't receive, I'm sure there's a couple people who didn't receive their stuff before Christmas.
I think everything's done.
Yeah.
There have been some recent orders. They obviously haven't gotten it. Yeah. But
I do want to apologize for that. As far as shipping goes, we don't have a huge, once it goes out, we don't have a huge control over that. It's just between COVID and Christmas, I'm sure the post office was just really crazy. But if you're still waiting for a couple of your orders, you should be getting it soon. I just wanted to put that out there. Love the chairs.
The post office has a thing on their site saying
Joe,
extreme volumes, everything's delayed.
Joe, you don't want to see me dance, trust me. I am not a dancer. Oh, it won't be on Saturday for you, right? It'll be on Friday.
Oh, but not the other stuff? Okay, I guess there are still things coming.
Alright, let's go ahead and give you guys the tour. Oh, that's awesome! She wore it for the... Oh, you guys should have taken a picture. We would have loved to see it. You can dance if you want to. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to see me dance. Alright, so...
Isn't that a song?
There's Matt's setup. We'll start there. Oh, look! Kitception.
You flip it over.
Kitception.
Okay.
Alright. Well, Joe, if you're gonna pay me to dance, I'm trying to build myself a new computer, so. The price is $1,100.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Maybe $1,200 just to be safe. I'm kidding. Alright. So, this is, oh, it's not a widescreen. That's kind of rough.
I know, that's another reason I wanted to use Prism.
Oh.
Because you could select the wider.
Hi, CW. So, this is Matt's office. That's his setup.
That's you guys.
There's you guys right there.
And that's the amount of delay.
See? Yeah, see, this is the amount of delay for us. I'm kidding, or am I? So this is our kind of a living room / Matt's office. This couch, wait, let's say, Joe said, the other day when you said you wanted to build a new computer, I looked down at my floor and that's when I messaged you and said I wish I was still there because I have a decent computer that's not being used. Aww. Joe, why aren't you here? This couch we got from our friend. It was really, really cool.
We got a lot of free stuff from our friends.
Yeah.
Good friends.
We have a lot of... Because the only thing we had in terms of furniture was this.
The desk.
And then my desk. But everything else we got. So this is my room right here. I got the tatami room. Because, you know, I'm Asian. This is my setup. It's a little bit more janky than Matt's. But yeah, so this is kind of how it looks like in terms of...
Oh, we did buy the carpet.
Oh, we did get the carpet, yeah. So you want to show them how the doors work? That's how the doors work. It's your traditional Japanese door style, right?
Yeah,
Where
you can slide them all over the place.
Yeah, you slide them all over the place. The Elaine dance.
Stand over there.
Yeah, let me show you guys what we got going on.
Make like a big room. You can close this one and open the closet.
Yep, there's the closet, which is full of stuff.
And they go all over the place.
Yeah, so you can make this one big room, or we can close it when we're tired of seeing each other. Ooh, that needs to be silicone. That wasn't doing that yesterday.
Yeah, we don't move that door that much.
Yeah, so fun fact, Phil. When we were looking for apartments, there's very few places that allow pets to, if you're renting, there's a few places that allow pets, but even more so fewer places that allow cats, especially if there's a Japanese tatami room.
Yeah, that's right.
Because cats will scratch up the tatami.
Yeah, actually, when you find a place that allows pets, small dogs is pretty much like the one they allow.
Yeah.
Cats are typically kind of hard, and big dogs, they don't.
Yeah. Well, and the tatami too. There's this one. I love the tatami floors. I love the smell of them, but they're very like fragile. Because for the most part, when people,
they're meant to
just be sat on, right? Just light furniture, just to be sat on. They're not meant to have stuff that moves around. They're not meant to have cat claws.
Yeah, I don't really think there's even supposed to be furniture on it.
Yeah, I think this is mainly...
In fact, we should probably get some disc things for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be throwing the carpet down today because my kotatsu's
okay.
here. Oh, by the way, I wish it was here to show you guys, but I'm getting one of those Japanese heated tables today. My mom ordered it as a housewarming gift, and I'm going to go pick it up later today, but it's one of those tables where it's got the heater on the bottom, and it heats up, so it's perfect for the wintertime, which isn't really even a thing in Okinawa, but it's still great. No, there's no locks on these doors, but since it's just the two of us in the house, there's nothing he hasn't seen before, you know?
I mean, the bathroom and the other bedroom have locks, though.
Yeah, I love kotatsu too. That's actually been my dream ever since I was a little kid. I always wanted my own Japanese apartment with a tatami room and a kotatsu. Oh yeah, we also might be getting a big TV today, courtesy of Chris, because he's getting rid of his old one. So I'm going to flip you back. I'm going to continue the tour. What's going on? What is going on? How do I... Okay, there we go. So if you go through the room, here is our kitchen. Patrick loves the tour. This is our kitchen. We don't have a dining room table. That's probably going to be the other thing we're going to need. there's our mini fridge. And yeah, so this is the kitchen, which is actually pretty big, I think, because I like the open plan of the kitchen. Thank you. Yeah, Matt and I were just talking about how we wanted to carpet this because we prefer carpets on floors. It's just more cleanly. But we were very blessed with the friends that we have because we got the cabinet, the hutch cabinet, the microwave, and the fridge from our friend who also gave us that couch. So I don't know how we deserve the friends that we do, but they've been really gracious and kind. This is my stove right now, a portable one. Just one of those ones that you put the gas canister in because, you know, that's how we roll. Normally there's supposed to be like a stove, maybe not even that much bigger than this. It's like that big, that wide, not like an American stove. Actually, oh, Patrick, you shouldn't have asked. One of my favorite things in the world, hold on, I'm putting you guys down. One of my favorite things in the world is this air fryer. And let me tell you about how amazing an air fryer is. I'm laughing because I've been, I won't shut up about the air fryer. I've been using this thing. I love this thing. If y'all don't have an air fryer, get yourself an air fryer. I've already convinced like 2 friends to get an air fryer.
We were one of those people that our friends just told us that air fryers were the best thing ever.
Chris, he's like, here it comes. No sponsorship yet. Nope, still gotta reach that. Gotta reach that mark. Air fryers are great. Your mom is going to want that back. I don't know if she will. She bought it and she hadn't used it in like 3 years. I've used it more in the week that I've been here than my mom's ever used it. So we'll continue on with the tour. So through the kitchen is a laundry room. So one of the things we really liked about this place was that it has a lot of cabinet space, which is pretty rare for a Japanese apartment. The owner of the apartment actually changed this for us. When we first came to look at it, this was all janky. This was all cracked. But yeah, he changed it. This obviously comes out. This also goes up. So it's really cool. And that's the washing machine that also our friend gave us.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things our friends gave us. Mm-hmm. Those cabinets are pretty high. Like I can barely reach them. That's as far as it goes. I can like barely reach that. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about that Instapot air fryer. Hey, Michelle. And this is our shower area. Hello. This tub is super deep. Here, let me show you guys how deep it is. It goes way beyond my knees.
You gonna sit down?
Yeah. Oh. It like covers my shoulder. And then if I fill it up to the top, it just like drains out onto the floor. So you can actually enjoy being in a bath.
Yeah, you could just fill it up and then it just
spills
out. Because the whole room, you know, the shower's there. You just stand here to shower.
Yeah.
So the whole room gets wet, you know.
Yeah, and they have the armrest here, so you could just literally just sit here. I'm like super comfortable. So this is like one of my hey. Take it with you. Two people kind of fit in it. All my friends give me is drama. I'm sorry, Patrick. You need new friends. Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, it is more comfortable than American bathtubs. Oh, nice. I'm glad you guys got home safe for Christmas. Merry Christmas. So this is our hallway. This is pretty much kind of concluding the tour, but as you can see, there's another closet here, which was really, really helpful. And look at this. Those come out so that you don't accidentally...
Not that they're that big anyway, but...
Yeah. But you don't accidentally, you know, catch yourself on
just for
things.
looks.
And this is the front area. We're still working on it. Where you take off your shoes, because Japanese households got to take off the shoes. This is the little space for our shoes. I have to watch replay. You're going to have to skip about 30 minutes of it, Cynthia, because we were just eating the first half. Yes, and I tried, but the last friends I ordered is through Wish. And we all know how that works out. And this is our bathroom. Please ignore the plants. I'm really bad at plants. Don't worry, I'll water them. But yeah, so the bathroom is separated from the shower room, which is really helpful. And again, more storage space. My friends were super jealous about the storage space because they had to buy storage space for their...
There's a little sink there, too.
Yeah. There's a little tiny sink here to wash your hands. Cynthia says, I love watching whatever you guys do or say. It's always interesting. I appreciate you saying that because I'm like trying to figure out how to say stuff. So usually in older Japanese places, they have a thing at the next to it so that you could literally hook up a hose and just clean this tiles and stuff, and it has a drainage. I probably won't use it, but that's what it's for. Wait, this is my bathroom where I water my plants. You have to use your dollar Wish discount code to get your friends upgrade. You guys are hilarious. And this is the last room of the house. This is our actual bedroom. It's very small. Matt and I sleep on mattresses. And it actually comes with an air conditioner unit. And the light. And these are the closets that we have. And these closets are actually pretty big, which, again, was very surprising for a Japanese house. They're pretty deep. And they're pretty big. And then there's two of them. So we have a lot of space to just store stuff.
Yeah, we do.
And which is amazing because Matt and I typically don't have a lot of things to begin with. We're kind of minimalists in a sense.
I wonder why they're so deep.
Probably just to fill space.
Does it need to be deep for this?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe more proper airflow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because it's really high too.
Because, I mean, that's a regular shelf, and look how much space is in front of it.
Yeah, that is a regular shelf.
That's just a regular, like, bookshelf.
So, yep, that is our apartment. Front door, area to put shoes, bathroom, and then we just go back here towards the back of the room. I can't wait to get a dining room table so I can actually like utilize it, because the only space I have for cooking right now is like this little doohickey right here. You could hide a bed in those closets. We could.
Harry Potter.
Huh?
Harry Potter?
What about Harry Potter?
It could be his bedroom.
Oh yeah, it could be Harry Potter's bedroom. If he was a Japanese Harry Potter, that's probably what he would do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, that is our apartment. Hold on, let me put you guys back. I think the weird thing about Japan is a lot of times property values don't go up because apartments just deteriorate over time. So you could tell it's a pretty old apartment. They did a little bit of modifications to it, but even as I'm looking around, I can see the wallpapers because they still use wallpapers here, peeling in certain areas.
No, I think the wallpaper is new.
I know, but you can. It's already starting to peel. They must have done a bad job at it then. I think these walls used to be the same color as the wooded doors.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because your mom's house is older than this,
I just found
and they have the same wallpaper, same type.
I just found a traditional Japanese construction company here in the Seattle area. That's actually something we eventually want to get to, is to build a house on Okinawa, but I want to be able to buy the land first. Because oftentimes people will just rent the land and build a house on it, so you own the house but not the land. So if somebody's like, hey, we want you guys to leave our land, then you have to leave the land. So I want to own the property and the land at the same time.
So what now?
I don't know. I was just gonna give a tour of the apartment. That concludes my contribution.
Should we switch to this?
We can.
What do you want to do in here though?
I don't know. You had a whole plan of doing like live stuff.
I just thought it'd be fun. We could like.
For those of you guys who are a part of our Patreon, I just wanted to let you know in case you missed the message. I sent a message out to our top 2 Patreon tiers. I set up a Google Meets tomorrow to do like a one-on-one Zoom call. So make sure you check your messages because that's where the link is going to be. So make sure you guys check that out because I'd love to be able to talk to you guys tomorrow on the Zoom calls. What's our view? Our view is we live in the city, like in the middle of the city. Our view outside is literally just the main road with a gas station. So, any ghost noises?
Nope.
Their address is 555. I don't know street. That's exactly our address, Lenny. Joseph, any ghost noise in your apartment yet? No. You know, we were just talking about this when we moved in. You know how like when you walk into a house or an apartment, there's like a feeling you feel of whether it's kind of like dingy and you feel that kind of like bad spirits, and then or maybe it feels good and comfortable. When we walked in here, we felt neither. It was very, very neutral.
Very neutral feeling apartment.
Yeah, there was no negative or positive feeling. It was just it was very stale. So, it was really interesting. We
can up it though.
Yeah, I think it's been feeling a lot better. Maybe Chris can attest to that.
Up the energy.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun. It's been a blast. Kind of, it just feels good to be able to have our own place again. We worked really hard for it, and it feels good to have our own place. Our next is to get our dog here, because we you know, our dog. We miss our dog so much. Neutral is a great feeling. It's better than negative. Neutral we can do something with. Well, at least we don't have to like pay money to get an exorcist out here and exercise our apartment.
That's true.
I feel that whenever I search for a new home. Buddy, oh, don't you know, Gina? This is Buddy's house. We just get to live in it. Buddy will pretty much own the place when he gets here. It feels better after you put your stuff in. It makes it feel comfortable. It is starting to feel a lot more like our own place. Every time I'm out, I kind of just want to go home. I like being here.
I agree.
It's gotten comfortable. I haven't felt that in a long time because for a year we were living with my mom, which I'm bless her. She like let us live with her and like helped us out a lot. And before then we were living with his parents for like 2 months before we moved out to Okinawa. So we haven't had a place of our own in almost a year and a half. So it's nice to finally come back and just like have our own place. Having an apartment in Japan was kind of a dream of ours, so we're kind of like fulfilling that now, and it's really, really cool feeling to be able to do that.
Definitely.
But it doesn't feel like home just yet until our dog gets here. I really miss our dog. A lot. I really miss our dog. But with the coronavirus and funds, it's just a matter of when we'll be able to get him out here. So, yeah, it really is. It really is. You know, Cynthia, my goal was to move into this place before Christmas. Like, when Matt and I were talking about when we wanted to set a goal for moving, I was like, I wanted to have a place before Christmas. And we made it work. I didn't know how we were going to make it work, but we made it work. Of course, we had a lot of help from a lot of people, and honestly, like, I mean, I'm not going to downplay how hard we worked for the stuff that we've been, you know, gaining, but at the end of the day, like, the support we have is so instrumental in our own success. Like, between our family, friends, you guys, like, there's been so much support and love, so it's been we've been feeling a lot of love, so thank you to you guys. Do you both have long-term Japanese resident visas? I actually am a Japanese citizen. Matt has a spousal visa through me. Was your mom okay with you moving out? Yes and no. I think she was excited for us to be independent, and I think it was easier for us moving out because we're not that far from her. We're only like 10 minutes away. But at the same time, she really wanted us around. She loved having us around. The whole family did. My grandpa, my uncle, everyone just loves having us there. So it was kind of hard for them. Honestly, probably a little bit hard for us in the first night. Definitely teared up. Actually, Matt teared up more moving 10 minutes away than he did moving across the country, across the world. Do we have a picture of Puppy? Yes. Yes, let me go grab my phone.
I wanted to set you guys up on the computer, but we're on the phone because we gave you a tour. So otherwise we could like share the screen.
Yeah, let me see if I can have a picture of Bud. Here. He's so cute. He's honestly the cutest dog you'll ever see. There's no dog cuter, I'm sorry. Let me see here. I have so many pictures of him, but I can't.
Yeah, lots of people tuning in to see our home.
Yeah,
we're not even showing it.
Well, we just finished.
Anymore.
We just finished.
We should probably do it again, though.
Aww.
Yeah.
Here's our Bud. He's our little Pomeranian.
So.
Oh, thank you, Ross. He watches us every day. Yep, this is our little Bud. He's our little sneaky face. He's the best, honestly. Like, look at his freckles. I mean, come on. He's the cutest. I swear, there's no dog cuter than this one. I mean, he's a little snot. He definitely knows he's cute. But yeah, we miss him. I know there's so many 69 people watching.
Jeez.
Man, we should do house tours more often. What kind of dog? He's a Pomeranian. He's supposed to be a Pomeranian. He's kind of a bigger Pomeranian. Yeah. Desiree. Yeah, you have a Pomeranian too. Desiree's my cousin, by the way. He's 10, right? 10? 11?
Yeah, he's gonna be 11.
Yeah, he's gonna be 11. He's getting
so
up there in
old.
age. He splits his time between Matt's parents in San Jose and Matt's grandparents in Sacramento. So when they get tired of him, they just bounce him back and forth.
Yeah.
Right now he's in San Jose with Matt's parents. I feel really bad. That's why I'm like trying to get him here because they love him, but you know, it's not their dog. So, Shantae, please. Mine is cuter. I'll fight you. Hi, Evan. Who does his personality takeover, like Kit or like Matt? It feels like we're talking about a baby. Well, he's got my eyes, Matt's ears.
Okay. We've had him since he was 2.
Yeah.
Like 2012. So, it's been a while.
I'm so happy to be a part of y'all's life, not to sound creepy. It's not creepy. I think at this point I'm kind of used to it. Especially when you vlog every single day. You realize that so many people know a lot about you. More than you know about the people watching you. So you get kind of used to it. I do miss him a lot, Desi. Definitely. What is it? We try to be upbeat.
Kit's upbeat. I'm a little tired.
I have like a massive migraine. So
is this your way of pushing through?
I'm just like trying to. I got a very sensitivity light right now. It's expensive to ship a pet. It is. That's why we're running into our
that's why we don't have a dog.
That's why we're running into issues. Especially right now with Corona. They've kind of hiked up the prices more. I trace your hair growth on my monitor over the months.
Oh. Use measurements.
Yeah, you use it. It's grown about 0.5 inches this week. If only I could send my massage. Girl, I was actually about to text you, Michelle, and ask you if there's something I can do for migraines, because it's pretty bad. This morning I woke up and I had to go to the bathroom twice because I almost threw up.
I mean, she could just come visit.
I can't, though.
No.
Oh, Michelle. Well, she can't, though.
Oh, no, she can't either.
Americans are banned from entering Japan right now.
Yeah, you guys are dangerous, according to Japan.
Joe, that sounds so creepy. It's not creepy. It's love.
Okay.
I know, Michi, we need you. A date piercing. Sounds like something from Star Wars. Coffee for migraines. That's actually, I do have coffee. I feel like that's probably one of the reasons I have migraines is because I'm drinking too much caffeine. What's our New Year's Eve plans? I don't know. We're probably gonna go see the first sunrise. Maybe.
Okay, we're making them right now as we
yeah.
speak.
We have none. We were just trying to get through Christmas. Hire her. I actually need to find a chiropractor in Japan, Okinawa. So if you guys know of any good chiropractors in Okinawa, send them my way. She needs to renew her passport. Yeah, Gate 2 Street. We actually were there last time at night on Friday. Completely dead.
You need a quiet, dark room. Close your eyes, no noise, Matt. All right. Are you guys allowed to eat indoors? Yeah, I mean, we just had yakisoba. We're inside the house.
No. We're not part of the military at all, so we can do whatever we want.
No restrictions for us, baby.
I have the piercing. You need quiet, dark room. Are you guys allowed to? Everyone has told me to go to Okinawa. I heard about Okinawa Energy too. I heard that they're pretty good. I'm actually gonna. I think Okinawa Energy is one of the more pricier ones on the island, though. Girl only makes like $9 an hour, so gotta watch where I spend my money. Will you eat soba for New Year's? Yes, my mom's making us some soba. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Normally I have to make it, and this year I don't. So.
You sure you're not gonna end up making it?
No, my mom's gonna make it. Gate 2 is my most popular YouTube video for sure. That one's, I think I'm over at like 2,000 views on that one.
Would you go if we introduced you to a chiropractor?
Yeah. if you can like legitimately.
Yeah, we had a chiropractor in Sacramento that we went to regularly.
Yeah, we loved our I missed. His name was Dr. Funk. I called him the Funk Master, not to his face, but I always call him the Funk Master. I miss him.
He's funny.
He was great.
He thought that was funny. He really funked you up.
He really funked me up in a good way. 6,000. Holy shit, really?
6,000 in Okinawa?
No, views for the Gate 2 Street video.
Oh.
Am I about to hit 10K on a video? I don't even know. That's really crazy.
It's kind of what happens.
Yeah, I haven't.
They just get away from you, you know?
That's true. That's becoming one of my viral videos.
I think my Gate 2 video is also been going viral.
Do you want to do...
Not as much as yours, though.
Do you want to do one more tour of the house for people who are just tuning in?
Yeah, if you guys want to see the house...
Let us know.
Again.
Because some of you guys probably haven't
because
seen the house
I know there
yet.
wasn't this many people in the chat when we showed it, I think.
And now the Funk Master. I don't think the Funk Master is on my friends list, so he probably isn't watching.
No, I don't think he's watching.
Okay, Desiree wants it.
Okay.
Do it for my cousin. This time you get to do it.
Am I doing it this
I'm
time?
getting coffee. Maybe it'll help with my migraine.
You think coffee? That's supposed to help, huh? All right, we will start in the corner. So this is what you call a 3 LDK, and in Japan, that's sort of how they name apartments. 3 is how many bedrooms, so you could have like a 2 LDK or a 1 LDK or a 1 DK. And LDK is living, kitchen, dining. So it has a living room, kitchen, and dining room. Which, according to the real estate agent that sold us this place, it's considered a living room and a dining room if the kitchen area is bigger than 8 tatami. And maybe I should explain that too. They measure sizes not in square footage, but in tatami.
And it's 2 tatamis.
This is 1 tatami.
2 tatamis. Or 1 tatami.
Really? No, yours is a 6 tatami though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
No. This is how they measure stuff. How many tatamis can fit. This is 1 tatami.
This right here is 1 tatami.
Okay, anyway. Lunch, dinner, kitchen. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is my office. And we have ceiling fans, which I don't think we showed. And we have an air conditioner, heater, room dryer, humidifier. No, it doesn't humidify, but it does dry. Dehumidify, yes. And then, so my room and Kit's room. Our carpets actually, not carpets, curtains actually look like they match really well. I mean, they are the same curtain. They're just in different colors. And then Kit's room is the tatami. So this is like a straw floor, if you're not familiar with tatami. Very traditional Japanese.
It smells like straw.
And Kit will do the example, but these doors slide all over the place.
So yeah, we can make it one big room if we want to, or we can have smaller rooms. So when Matt and I don't want to see each other, we just close it. And then when we want to see each other, we just open it. Technically, your living room is actually supposed to be in there. That's why that area is so big, because that's supposed to be the living room, dining room, and these are just supposed to be bedrooms, technically.
Mm-hmm.
But, and then if I close this is my closet. Very traditional Japanese style closet. Yep.
Kit kind of plays piano. We actually just got it from her sister yesterday. Because she didn't have a place to put it, so she just brought it over here. They're like, we have room. Oh, there's Oliver. Just starting the new tour, Oliver.
Hi, Oliver.
So anyway, yeah, we have separate offices. And then if we spin around, let's turn on the lights. You want to turn on the lights again?
Yeah.
This is the kitchen area. You guys bought... No, we didn't buy it. Oh, no, real estate, like real estate agents and stuff, they have to rent you properties as well. You go through like an agency. Dang, how far does that go? Okay. All right, so kitchen, and this is the LDK. So apparently this is like a living room and a dining room and a kitchen because it's bigger than 8 tatami, but it's not really set up well for that. So we just kind of made this the living room. Because I think my room's at 8 tatami also. No. Wait. This is 10? This is 8? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway. And lots of storage space. Where did Kit go? And then, let's see. Behind me, I didn't know you were even in here.
Well, just barge in on my time.
I didn't know you were in there. Okay, anyway, this is the bathroom. So, in Japan, they separate all the rooms in the bathroom so people can do multiple things at once. So you could have somebody getting ready here at the sink or doing laundry. And then you have the shower room here, and Kit's in the tub.
This is honestly my favorite part of this apartment. I love the tub. I used to hate taking baths, but then I realized it wasn't that I hated taking baths, it's that I didn't like American tubs or shower rooms.
Yeah, it's really deep.
Yeah, because this is deep. I mean, this covers my whole
Shoulder.
And even if I fill this water to the top and I sit down and it pulls over, it just goes into the shower, so I don't know. I can fill it as high as I want. I think that's how every tub should be.
But yeah, this room is meant for bathing. So it has a shower here, and the whole room gets wet. So you just kind of stand here and shower, and you can fill up the tub as high as you want and then get in, and it just overflows into here, and that's a drain there. So that's how that works. And obviously you have a door, so they could be doing their own thing there. And then the toilet room is separate, but if we go down this hallway here, we have our third bedroom. You could be there for hours, yeah. But this is our, it's currently our bedroom. We just lay down the futon mats. We don't have a bed yet. And it comes with very big, lots of closet space in this place.
One of the cool things about these closet spaces are these knobs.
Oh yeah, they click open.
So you don't get caught and stuff, so it clicks on open.
So you don't get caught.
Yeah. I mean, they're really tiny, so it's not like... I've gotten caught in spaces that are... So this is the closet.
So you can see how deep it is. This is a normal size shelf here, bookshelf, and there's still all this space. You can see my feet. My foot's like a foot. I mean, like in measurement, like a foot. I wear a 12, so it's like 3.5, 4 feet, 3.5 feet maybe deep.
There's there's usually not this much closet space in Japanese apartments.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the reasons I actually ended up with this place was because of how many closet spaces there are, as well as the fact that it's a 3-bedroom. Because 3 bedrooms that allow pets are really hard to find.
Mm-hmm. Desiree says, wish Americans had bathrooms like that. America.
I know, because she loves taking baths. That's like her thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she'll Instagram.
They're super
stories.
shallow in America, though.
They are. And like she always does the bath. That's like her thing to do.
You like get your legs in and
actually,
then that's
Desi,
it.
when I got that bathtub, the first day I got in it, I thought of you, which is probably really weird to say. But I was like, man, I bet Desi would love this.
And then right across from our room is a toilet. And this is separate. So toilet, lots of storage here. And we have our own little sink built into the wall here of the toilet room. And then this is where you enter and you take off your shoes. And there's the shoe closet, and there's another closet with nothing in it yet. Rent here is very cheap. It is about $550 a month. And us coming from California, paying $1,700 for our 3-bedroom townhome. I mean, it was about twice the size of this place, but yeah, it's really cheap here. No bidet in this one.
Well, you also have to remember.
This is an older place, so.
When we were in California, we were renting a room from our friend, right?
Yeah.
And we only had like maybe that size room we were renting from our friend, and he was charging us $800 to just rent a room in a house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think living in the States I've ever paid this cheap of a price to rent a place
Ever
in
no.
my life. Like not even to rent a room. So it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could have rented cheaper too if we wanted.
It's about $550 a month. So it's quite cheap. And actually, one thing I really have appreciated about Japan is that, so as a foreigner, there was sort of a lot of obstacles and hoops that we had to jump through, I guess, to rent the place. Because if you come here through like the military, which probably a lot of you are used to, you can't just get like a place that's made for locals. You have to get one that's like designated to military, and they'll charge you, triple the price of what locals pay.
Sandra, so it really depends too, because Chris has an apartment that's a 1 LDK, and he pays about $500 a month, but his place is a lot newer than ours. Ours is, in Japan, the older the apartments are, the cheaper the rent is, because properties
goes down in price.
Yeah, properties depreciate. His apartment is only like maybe 5 or 10 years old, 5 years old maybe. It's not even that old. Ours is 23 years old, so it's a lot older, which comes with a lot more problems too. It's a lot more. It's not insulated very well. Humidity is an issue. I mean, things just deteriorate over time. So.
I think.
As far as electricity costs, we will find out. We get our first bill next month, so.
Yeah, we're not expecting it to be that much though, or at least I'm not, because your mom pays what, like $200 or something. I don't think it's much different than what it would be in America.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends. My grandma pays like $1,000 some months.
That's a lot.
And I'm like, you should get solar, Grandma.
Yeah, if she's paying that much.
Well, I think she only pays like $400 normally, but it's been up to that.
Water is hella cheap. I know. That's why I've been taking so many baths. It charged more in the mainland.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know if my mom's house would be a good comparison, because there's 6 people living in that house, and it's a much bigger house too.
So I'll tell you something too is
and my mom keeps the air conditioner running 24 hours a day, even if it's wintertime. So that's actually something we do want to do, is switch everything to LED lights.
Yeah. One thing, And this may not apply if you're not in California, but I only have, I can only compare it to California. California, with a minimum wage job, even working full time, like you can't get your own place. Like you're renting a room.
Yeah.
You know, there's no. It'd be really tough to find your own place. I mean, even in Sacramento, the cheapest place is like maybe $1,000 a month, and you're getting a really small place in the ghetto for that. But here, even at minimum wage, like $9 or $10 an hour, which is what, you know, Family Marts and stuff pay, I think you can afford your own place, because we've seen places for as little as like $250, $300. They're really small, but they're your own place, you know? And I think that's really cool with Japan, is like, regardless of your income, it seems like you could always afford to live on your own.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, it won't be like easy, but it's doable. It's impossible in California.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
Well, you know, unless you get paid well, of
Yeah.
course. But, you know, minimum wage job, it's like, you're having roommates for sure.
Well, I was talking to one of my YouTube subscribers, asked me if she could comfortably live in Okinawa, and combined income with her husband, she makes $9,000 a month. And I'm like, for $9,000 a month, you're living like a king and a queen. Like, that's insane.
Actually, Chris has a good point too. Yeah, there is no good and bad area in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, they're all just neutral.
Yeah, because old houses and new houses are kind of like mixed in together. And like poor people and rich people all live in the same block, right? Like everybody's houses are together. So there's no like poor section, ghetto section. I mean, the most ghetto would probably be Gate 2 Street, but that's because it's just Bar Street. But even then, it's not like ghetto.
Yeah, it's not
think.
like dangerous or anything.
Yeah, it's not like dangerous ghetto. So.
Yeah, because I know like the less you pay in America, the worse the area is. And it's not that the bad area is a problem, it's that typically it gets more dangerous too. So, and again, this is probably just America or California, but
1,200 over in
yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, Paul.
Oh yeah, Paul
is in San Jose.
Yeah, Paul is from San Jose. That's the area I'm in. And actually, San Jose, I think last year was named the most expensive city in the United States. So,
what would military foreigners be
San
charged
Francisco.
for that type of apartment? I honestly think I don't know if they would even give you guys these apartments as an option.
Well, yeah, if you're renting for the military, you're probably not going to have.
Oftentimes they give you an option that's
This
more
setup.
American style.
Yeah, you're probably
apartments.
not going to have the Japanese stuff, like the tatami room, the sliding
No,
doors.
some places do. I think
Oh, yeah?
it just depends. I don't know
Okay.
how much they would charge you.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? 1,500, 1,400?
Chris could probably
14,
better answer
1500.
that because I've
Yeah,
never
Chris
had
probably
to
knows.
rent through the military.
Well, your cousin pays 2,000?
1,800.
1,800? Okay. And
1,800 for a 3-bedroom, but it's big.
it's bigger than this.
And
yeah.
it's much more, it's like nice views,
That's what I'm
everything.
saying. This one's like 15. His is also old, though, right?
Military people can still get those kind of places.
Mm.
Oftentimes, though, I find a lot of military people don't want to live in these kind of places, though.
Yeah, I
They
think
usually
it just,
want like more bigger and American style stuff.
it just depends on the landlord, you know, who they want to rent to.
Yeah, because some landlords won't rent to Americans.
And it's not necessarily, oh yeah, I need a sweater from Ryukyu.
You looked really good in that shirt, though. I saw your Instagram post, right? I like the color. But yeah, I think it depends with the housing. I mean, like Chris said, you guys, military people can get a house like this if they want to. I just think the military members that I was friends with, they typically went for the nicer, bigger houses just because their budget allowed for it. And like, I don't blame them. Like, if their housing is being paid for and they can get a really nice house, I'd go for it too. And a lot of times, there's a lot of real estate companies that won't rent to military as well.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what you can get. But there's housing agencies specifically to deal with the whole military and like all of that too. So
Typically, the reason a lot of times they don't rent to the military is they don't stay that long, and sometimes they have to leave really abruptly. And when you compare it to like the average Japanese person that's renting, like Japanese people do not move. Like if they're gonna rent a place from you,
they're there forever.
They're there for like their whole life. It's crazy.
My stepmom, my half sister's mom, she rented that place when my stepsister was 3, and she's 20. She's like 23 now. So she's probably been in that apartment for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And that's typical.
And it's like an apartment, like this, just a regular.
Yeah.
And I guess from my understanding, or at least what I know about it, is like the only time Japanese people end up moving out is when they start their own family, like when the kids start their own family. And even then, I guess typically there's like a family house, and it goes to the boys in the family, right? So even if like the son or something gets married, the wife is expected to move into the husband's family home. So back into that house with the parents, and then, they die and kind of take over, and it just kind of keeps cycling.
It's not as strict like that anymore, but that was definitely kind of the tradition.
That's the traditional way. That's not necessarily that common anymore.
Do we rent yearly? No, it's most Japanese housing contracts are a 2-year basis. So you renew it every 2 years. But Matt and I are the type of people that like to move around. So
it's monthly rent.
It's a monthly rent, but the contract's for 2 years. Hello, Sharon.
But there was a lot of different requirements. Like, even if we had the money or not, like, that's not the only thing they look at here. I just kind of figured, if you had the money, you could just get the place, right? Or if you could prove you have the money. But they also look into, like, your character.
Yeah, they do.
They want to make sure, like, you're a good person.
They want to make sure you're trustworthy.
And then you always need, for the most part, you pretty much always need a co-signer.
Or a witness. Or
somebody else to verify you. Yeah. Regardless of your history, regardless of how much, it's just like a standard procedure. So we used Kit's mom, right? And what held more weight for her renting is the fact that your mom's a pharmacist and owns her own pharmacy and has been a pharmacist for the last 30 years. Yeah. And that was like more important to them than how much she made. Yeah. It wasn't like, your co-signer's making $100,000. Yeah. It was more like, she's had a business for 30 years. That's hers. Yeah, we approve. So anyway.
Chris my mom signed for Chris as well.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty much a part of the family. He's my brother at this point. We've known each other for so long. But, because technically, we did not qualify in terms of financially for this place. Like, if we were to look up, like, we needed at least 3 times, like, we could afford the place, but on paper, we didn't technically qualify. So what we did was we told them our situation. We told them we could afford this place. We just, on paper, it doesn't look like we can because of just, our jobs and just like all of that. And we explained to them everything that we do. We explained to them that we're looking for a 3-bedroom place and that we need a place for our dog specifically. And we explained to them and told them about our life, which the real estate agent relayed that to the owner of the apartment complex. So they took all of that into consideration. The owner of the apartment was concerned about making sure that, because we've never rented in Japan before, he wanted to make sure that we would follow the guidelines of the strict recycling rules and that we weren't just gonna like half-ass everything. He wanted to see pictures of our dog. He wanted to know like how long we've had the dog, all of that. We sent him pictures of Buddy, like all of that was taken into consideration. So it wasn't just like a financial thing that they looked at. They really looked at who we were as people. They looked at, so it was really cool. Like they gave us a chance, and I thought that was kind of cool, because in the States, I got denied a couple times from apartment complexes because I didn't qualify. And, they didn't care about who I was as a person or if I could afford the rent. They just wanted to see what was on paper. So technically, on paper, we qualify for this place, but they still lent it to us because we worked so hard to develop that trust with them. So I thought that was really cool. My mom is a drug dealer. Technically, you're not wrong. But yeah, they looked at the fact that my mom was a pharmacist. They look at a lot of that type of stuff. Yeah, it was really cool. Like, we wrote letters to the apartment owner, too. We wrote to him and told him, like, we were really excited about the place. We really love the place. We, pictures of our dog. Thank you for your consideration. Like, we did all of that, and he let us live here. So it was really, really cool. Yeah. Because I even know, like, in apartments, like, just because somebody can own a place doesn't mean that they're good to people to rent to the apartment, Like, there's a lot of people who take advantage of a lot of things. So it was really cool.
But it's interesting because in America you can't, like, discriminate,
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they check all the boxes,
Mm-hmm.
you, like, have to give them the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
You can't just be like...
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if there's references, though.
I think, Chris, you qualified for the place, though. We didn't. Like, financially, you qualified. So in order to, like, prove our case that we can still, like, even if we don't paper qualify, we're still good people and that we will still, like, make rent and stuff, we had to go the extra mile.
It might be his particular company.
Mm-hmm.
A little more...
The two real estate agents we worked with both did the same thing, though.
Yeah, but both of these are, like, more independent, right?
Well, his is, too.
No, it's not. His is a big chain. They have a bunch of apartments all over the place.
I think especially when you're renting locally with an agency and you're a foreigner, I think you kind of have to go that extra mile, because one of the biggest hesitation for the apartment owner was that he was renting to an American, which I know it sounds discriminatory, but from his standpoint, like, he had rented to foreigners in the past, and they had basically there was a few times where they had trashed the place and left. And it's like the nature of just being in the military is that you're in and out so constantly, so they're not going to be there for a long period of time. And also there have been incidences where he's had places trashed, or they won't respect the sound rules or, like, the recycling rules. And so he was kind of nervous about renting to specifically Matt, because Matt's an American, so he wanted to make sure that Matt would follow the rules and stuff. So that was something that I found going through a local company.
No, I don't think they live here.
Yeah, he doesn't live here. But yeah.
Is it? Does he own other apartment buildings, I guess?
I think he does. I think he does.
But it's not like a company. It's like an independently owned thing.
Yeah, he goes through the real estate agent, but I think he owns the building.
Yeah, because I think Chris rents from a company. It's not like just an independent guy.
You don't have to wear a suit. I didn't wear a suit when I went in. I have like 3 Japanese bank accounts. I just walked in and opened a bank account. I don't know if that's like a thing that you should do for foreigners. Well, there's also a difference too. I think Okinawa tends to be a lot more lax about a lot of things than mainland Japan, so maybe that's a difference between mainland and Okinawa. I don't know.
The banks here suck.
Yeah, they do.
I hate to put them down, but they're really bad.
Yeah. There's no I mean, a bank is a bank, but the main thing Matt doesn't like is the fact that they don't have like internet banking that much.
Well, there's a lot of little things too. I actually watched a Japanese guy on YouTube make an entire video about complaining about the banks here.
Yeah, the bank systems here suck very bad.
I think it's still very traditional, like keep your money under the mattress type culture.
Yeah.
So the banks just are not developed.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
We live in the biggest. What? Chris, is Uruma the biggest in Okinawa? Because that's four towns combined, isn't it? 4 or 5 towns combined.
I like how you're yelling.
Yeah, I'm like, Chris!
Like he can't hear you like everyone else.
Yeah, I know. I still get my stuff done. I haven't really had any issues. I mean, I don't walk into grocery stores with my pajamas like I did when I went to Walmart in the States.
Yeah, you fit right in America.
Yeah, I at least wear clothes. But yeah, I haven't found any issues. Like I'll just go in with jeans and a t-shirt, and they'll still take care of me. But at the same time too, like maybe I have ran into situations where, especially being half Japanese, who doesn't speak Japanese as well as I do English, where Japanese people haven't taken me seriously. But because I don't back down, and I also don't take crap, like I very much assert myself as like somebody that shouldn't be disrespected. Like I've actually been fine. Uruma is the 3rd biggest. Okay. Yeah. I just thought Uruma was bigger because there was like 4 or 5 towns combined into one.
I think everywhere though combined a bunch of towns.
You're welcome, Sean. Just for you. I normally like to walk around without pants, but just for you guys, I'm wearing pants. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for hanging out, Joe. Have fun with your family TV night. I feel like being a female, especially when you deal with, because it's definitely a more misogynistic, is that the word I'm looking for? It's definitely a more patriarchal society. I'm not like huge into the whole feminine stuff, but like you can definitely tell it's definitely more of a patriarchal society. So I do, especially guys deal with me sometimes, and they kind of like treat me a specific way, but I'm just like, whatever. Like, your opinions mean nothing to me. You don't know who I am. I don't care what you think.
Yeah, the American mentality is not.
I remember when I first went, I've changed a lot though living in the States. I think I've definitely, because in this America you have to have kind of a thicker skin. I remember when I first got to the States, my first experience, I landed in San Francisco airport, and I went to a coffee shop, and at the time I didn't like coffee and I wanted tea. And I walked up to the lady at the cafe, and I asked, "Do you have anything other than coffee?" And she looked at me dead in the eye, like I was like the worst thing that she had seen all day. And then she was like, "Can't you read?" And then she pointed to the sign behind me, and then I bust into tears because nobody in Japan would ever treat me that way. I was so like shocked. I was like, my first experience living in America, and I get yelled at by the lady at the coffee shop. And then like for 10 years I had to develop a thicker skin. Like, because I realized like In America, you kind of have to stand up for yourself. I think so too, Chris. I think so. Well, you also don't take crap from people. I never go out of my way to like assert dominance or anything. I'm definitely like, I'm very polite to people. But if people do kind of push back towards me or at me, I push back as well. I did cry. I was cry. I almost like hopped on a plane and went back to Japan. I was like, if this is what America is, I don't want to be here. But then I got a job at Home Depot and I learned how to deal with people.
Fight back.
Yeah. Because there's been a couple times. I remember there was one time a customer came in and they started like, we had this girl who had a disability. She had a spinal bifida. So she was very slow at everything she did. And this lady came up to me and she was like, that girl is so incompetent. She's so stupid, blah, 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 blah. She's talking about Krista.
Mm.
And Krista's like one of the nicest girls ever, so I chewed that lady out. I was not a very happy person. I'm like, you don't talk crap about people you don't know.
Yeah, I will admit customer service in America is not that great, but I'll tell you, being on the customer service side, the customers are pretty bad too.
You definitely changed a lot and grew a thicker skin. I also became a thicker person. That's just part of living in America. I actually do that too, Gina. They'll look at me and they'll like speak to me in English or try to speak to me in English, even though I speak to them in Japanese. And I'm like, all right, whatever. If we're gonna do this, that's fine. I'll just act like I don't understand, and I'll just make them play their little game. Because sometimes they will do that. Like I'll talk to them in complete Japanese, and they'll start trying to talk to me in English. So I'm like, all right, well, if we're gonna do that, that's fine.
They might want to practice their English too, though.
Yeah, that's another thing. They might just be wanting to practice their English. Like I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Japan's starting to go downhill though. Maybe not as bad as America, but
I don't know. I think it's a two-way street, you know? Like, this isn't obviously every case, but if the customers are bad, the customer service has to get, you know, stronger, I think.
I think Susan's right.
Because, like, Japan, if the customers start to get... See, Japanese people are respectable, typically, you know, anyway. Very respectful, that's what it is. So, you know, the customers are fine to the employees. So the employees don't have to, like, get walked all over.
I don't know, because if you go to restaurants and stuff, people don't treat the wait staff very nicely.
They can get walked all over.
Well, because in Japan, there's that whole customer is king thing, queen. And to me, like, I don't care what you do in your life. You are on the same level as me no matter what. You know, like, I don't treat you any different, whether you're at the top or the bottom. Mm-hmm. You're going to get treated with respect. But in Japan,
it's very different.
Yeah. Like, people will notice on my vlogs that I'll say thank you and, like, all that kind of stuff to Japanese wait staff, and it's not very common for people to do here.
Mm. Yep, Mary gets it.
Mary gets it, yeah.
I mean, you know, it's not like every customer or anything, but in America there are those people that just really try and, when you're serving them, they're just wanting everything.
Working in like food service industry, you really see the worst of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was the tour of our apartment. We had fun. It actually turned out to be a pretty decent live.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, tech support call center. You know what, Sean? I bet you that's even worse because you're not face to face. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because people can hide behind a phone.
Yeah, they could just be whoever they want to be.
Yeah. I agree. I think I think with America, though, one of the things that even my sister noticed is that people are a lot. I mean, because it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Because people can be a little bit more themselves as customer service people. You can find the rude people, but at the same time, like I actually miss the banter I sometimes had with the checkout people back and forth. Like we'd make jokes and like laugh about stuff. You don't do that here in Japan. Everything is so professional.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think there's a good part to that, but I do kind of miss that human-to-human interaction.
Yeah, there's definitely positives and negatives to everything. Positives to America, negatives to Japan, positives to Japan.
People are brave behind the phone, but they're even braver behind the computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, actually, Chris is starting a YouTube channel soon, guys. The beginning of this next year, so keep an eye.
He's planning on it.
He's planning on it, and I'm so proud of him. It's been a long time coming. We've been trying to get him to start his own channel because he's so entertaining. I love Chris. He makes such a good YouTuber.
Chris, you're gonna instantly have like a bunch of subscribers.
Yeah. Yes, so for next Saturday, my time, so it'll be Friday your time, January 1st in America, I will be going live at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Japan time, so it'll be 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So January 1st Pacific Standard Time, I will be going live on my YouTube channel, Kit Zakimi, to celebrate my 366th vlog, which will complete my year of doing a vlog every single day this year. So if you guys want to join, please feel free to join. Chris will be there. Allegedly Jake will be there, as Chris said. And yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. We're going to do games. We'll hang out. It'll be fun. So you look at that, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. I don't make entertaining content and people still watch. So you'll be more entertaining than me, I guarantee you. So yeah, and as for people who are our Patreon subscribers, who are the top 2 tier, we will be hosting a Zoom call tomorrow. So make sure to look at the message that I sent you through Patreon, because there's going to be a link on there to the Zoom chat. So make sure you be a part of that as well. Amy, I agree. I need to start drinking more water.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to get in on it, Patreon.
Yeah, if you want to get in on it, Patreon.
We're going to do a Zoom meeting.
Yeah. So
or not a Zoom.
That's actually one of our Patreon tiers, is once a month we do like
chat.
a video chat where people can actually talk to us, not just through text, but like back and forth chat. So
this is our first one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Paul.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing Paul. I think John's going to be there too. So okay, well, we're going to go because I have to go pick up my heated table, and it's also Chris's birthday, so I want to get all of that done.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Yes, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Maybe he'll be in a vlog.
Happy birthday, dear Chris.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you.
Water with electrolytes.
We do have a PayPal.
So Gatorade.
We do have a PayPal as well.
It's got it's got what plants crave.
I should go get a Pocari Sweat. That's what I should do, actually. Which is a Japanese one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Next week's going to be busy. I'm going to have a live on mine, and then we'll live in Okinawa the next day, and then the next day we go to work.
We go to work?
Yeah, because it's January 3rd.
Wait, what day is it today?
Today's the 27th. We only have one more week off.
Yeah, but what day is it?
Today's a Sunday.
Oh, right. So we have the whole week off next week.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow. Okay, got it.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you guys so much. We will see you. Actually, let me make sure I at least put this on there. Matt, keep talking.
Talking. So, she's just gonna link the Patreon link if anyone wants to join.
Yeah, this is.
I know some of you said you're not familiar with Patreon. Somebody just said that. Patreon's just like a monthly thing. It's like, what is it?
It's like a subscription thing.
Yeah, it's a subscription service.
The only reason we created that was because it helps us when we go to our lives, because it, live we spend gas and then as well as tickets to go some places, so it helps us out. There's no like requirement, like you guys don't have to do it, but it does help us out. So
yeah, I don't think we have a PayPal, do we?
we do, because we have a Patreon.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It link. Oh, okay. So it links. Do you want to link the PayPal?
All right. No, not yet. We'll do that next time. I'll set it up. I'll set it up and then I'll put it on post it on the news feed. All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm gonna go pick up my heated table.
All of you.
Yeah, we do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really honestly
this
didn't
one was
think.
just staying at home. I think it was a little harder to. I like commenting on like the stuff we're driving by.
I didn't think we'd actually get as many people as we did. So thank you guys for joining. But I'm gonna go pick up my heated table. So I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next week. All right. Love you.